God told you to be still, he never meant for you to sit there being unproductive with your feet kicked up, waiting for things to fall out the sky. That God actually clocked my tea on this the other day. I was praying to God and I was like, okay, God, like, what's the next big thing? Like, what are you wanting me to do next? Like, what's up? And God was like, be still and know that I am God. I was like, okay, I've heard that before. I've heard that a couple of times, but I had never read the scripture for myself. So I was like, you know what? Let me do my investigations. Girl, I open up that word and I'm like, okay, God, what does be still mean? And be still simply means to surrender. God is simply telling me this whole entire time that I need you to surrender. You may be hearing God tell you the same thing, be still and know that I am God. And when God is saying that to you, God is saying surrender your plan, surrender your will, surrender your way of thinking to me, and take it in exchange for my will, taking it in exchange for my plan, taking it in exchange for what I have for you. And when I tell y'all, I want to shout right now because it's so good. One of the biggest things that we can get in the habit of doing is asking God, what is the next step? And God is like, you haven't even finished the first step that I told you to do. You haven't even finished the first instruction that I gave you. And you're asking me, what is the next thing you're supposed to be doing? What is the next thing you're supposed to be doing? And God is simply saying, I need you to follow the instructions that I told you before. I need you to follow the calling that I've called you to that you have been running from. Because a lot of you have been running away from what God has told you to do because you're scared and because you are uncertain as to what is supposed to come. God is telling you that all I need from you is for you to surrender to my plan. All I need from you is to surrender to my will. Won't he do it?